All right, here we go. All right, all right. Man, oh man. People, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Oh my God. Life. I want to have this good discussion today because a lot of us need to hear the truth about, just the real truth about just growing, man. And I think it's something that we really need to take time to talk about. And today's going to be one of those lives where we're talking about reality. We're talking about reality because there's a big misperception when it comes to growth, when it comes to these gurus, when it comes to just elevation. And we're going to talk about that tonight. This morning, so sorry. Here we go. This is your boy Bobby from Mentourme.com. As you guys know, I'm a life coach, entrepreneur, and investor teaching you how to create financial wealth. People, make sure you put your comments below when it comes to, of course, this topic I'm talking about today, because I always want you guys to grow, and growing comes with a mindset. Growing comes with understanding the painful truth. Growing comes with understanding who you are. Eventually, whoever watches this video and watches the value of this video will understand where I'm going with this. This is something that's been on my mind, and it's sad that a lot of individuals are not talking about this, okay? We got to really realize we're in a world right now where everybody is making it seem like they're a guru. They're a specialist in their particular field. They have mastered the art of what they do. And the sad part is a lot of us are losing because we're not sourcing, we're not understanding who it is that we should be believing when it comes to growing and elevating in the world of financial literacy. And it's sad. You can see nowadays people are using all the type of leverage tools that they can, spiritual tools, making it seem like they're so biblical, marriage tools, making it seem like they're married. And again, them being married, you should be able to relate because they're almost perfect saints. We're seeing people with chains and jewelry and cars and material things. And that's also what's making us believe at the end of the day, that individual or those individuals are giving true valuable information. Today, I really want to talk about the problem we're having within the community, why a lot of us are not financially free, why not a lot of us are not financially growing. And it starts with this. First of all, we got a lot of gurus. Let's first understand what is a guru, right? A guru is a specialist, okay? You have mastered the art of what you do. If you're a stock trader, you've been trading, you know what you're doing. You have mastered the art of it to a certain degree. You have repetition. You have experience. You know what you're doing. So by theory, if you're good at what you do and you're a great teacher, you should be able to teach it to somebody else. What's happening right now, our culture is now packaging their guru experiences and charging people. The problem with that is a lot of us don't realize what's happening. Some of the information you're getting is only 30% of what you need to know. Some of the information is not valid information because the person is not a real guru. They're not a real professional. They haven't mastered what they're making it seem like they understand. And today we're going to talk about these things. Let's first talk about this, okay? We got to first understand this. A lot of these people that like to make it seem like they're multi-millionaires or they're millionaires, okay? They're becoming millionaires by selling you courses. A lot of them were never millionaires. A lot of them don't even have $500,000. A lot of them don't even have $250,000. But here's what's so crazy. They're projecting this whole image of perception as if they're fully successful. And a lot of them are not successful. And what they're doing is they're gaining their success by selling you courses that don't even work. That's what's sad. And a lot of us are investing into these courses, our hardworking dollars, putting our hardworking time and effort into these courses and not realizing how come I'm not getting anywhere. Because the person who sold you the course was not a reliable source. The person who sold you this perception is not who you think they are. And it is sad. In our culture right now, greed is causing a lot of issues. You got to really think about this. Right now, everybody's a guru, charging outlandish prices for their courses. Now, I want you guys to understand this. Who am I to say what's the value of it? I can't tell you what is it worth. You can put a price to whatever you feel your potential value of your product is worth. But here's the problem. Does it work? Does your product work based on what you're charging? Is the value of what you're charging equivalent to what the person's going to get out of it? And that's the problem I'm starting to have. And I see a lot of my students, my mentees, my adult students complaining about. They pay for real estate classes through some guru for something that I don't teach. And they learn nothing. They're still struggling 3 years later. The person got caught up for scamming. The person got caught up for fraud. Because why? You never sourced the person. I want you guys to understand the importance of what I'm talking about today is the goal of life is to teach people, if that's what you're going to do. The goal of life is to educate people on your experiences so they don't have to go through it, so they can be better, so they can be financially free, so they can create generational wealth. The goal of life is not to be greedy, steal their money, lie to them, make it seem like you live this life that you truly don't live. And a lot of us need to understand what's happening. People, we're in a world right now, you got to be able to understand if you're investing your hard working dollars into some of these financial courses or these guru courses, at the end of the day, you got to really think about this. Are you really getting what you're paying for? Are you really getting what you're paying for? Because you got to realize this, a lot of people are not getting what's promised. You pay $3,000, $5,000, $8,000 for a course, and 5 years later, you're still struggling. A portion of it could say, yeah, it's you. But a portion of it, you got to really think about it. Is the information in that course valuable? Is the person that's giving you information really giving you genuine information that they have gone through due to being a guru, an experienced individual, a specialist in a particular area? And a lot of you don't understand how much of a problem this is. You could have really got some of the information for free on Google or YouTube that they're putting in a package that you're paying $5,000 to $7,000 for, and you could have learned way more by just simply going on YouTube and Google. But right now, I learned what's happening. A lot of us perception. Imagine this: you're getting charged $7,000, but you're only getting 20% of information. Imagine this: you're getting charged $15,000 for a course, but you're only getting 30% information of what was, of course, in exchange for your money. At the end of the day, the person stole from you, and that's just the reality. But a lot of us, we're not even understanding how can we vet if they even stole from us. Are we even vetting these people to see where did they come from? What do they own? People, Google exists. You could LinkedIn a person. You could actually search what assets they own. You could research what type of corporations, if they're on a public database, what type of corporation they truly own. At the end of the day, people, you got to understand a lot of people are making it seem like they live lifestyles that they don't. And the truth is, a lot of us, the reason why a lot of us are starting to lack faith into certain individuals is why? Because you've been lied to so long. I can't tell you how many times I've met individuals that told me, look, since before meeting you, I've been lied to a lot when it comes to building wealth, the mindset I need to have, the education that's needed, how to financially grow. And now I'm in a position where I have trust issues now with people. And it's true. I can imagine why. A lot of us don't understand, especially these gurus that exist on social media, IG, Instagram. I get it, YouTube. Everybody's a guru. But at the end of the day, what do you own? At the end of the day, what qualifies you as a guru? A lot of us are lying to individuals every single day with millions of views every single day without even owning anything, without even being what they say they are. And the truth is, some of us were accepting it. Some of us were falling for these courses that people are selling that don't bring no value. How are you paying $5,000, $7,000 for a course and you're still struggling 5 years later? Yes, I get it. A portion could be you. But have you really thought about it? Are you really getting valuable information in that course? How do you validate that the information you're getting in that course is truly valuable? And a lot of us need to understand how much of a problem it is. Like, really look at this in life, right? A lot of people are selling shit that a lot of people are selling shit that don't even work. We're in a world right now, people are packaging up things that don't even work. It didn't even work for them. But they knew that packaging it and selling it to you, you would actually buy it. So of course, we're in this mindset, we're in this world right now where as long as we're hearing what we need to hear, as long as we're seeing a lifestyle, we're going to invest into it. Not realizing who you're believing, who you're putting your trust into is the wrong person. Right now, look what's happening. A lot of these gurus on Instagram, gurus on social media, they're getting caught up. They're getting caught up with scamming, fraud. They're getting arrested. Some of them now they're shutting down the social media because a lot of the stuff that they were talking about was not true. But we got to really think about this, right? When we talk about the charging aspect of social media, these people packaging up things that they haven't mastered, giving you bad customer service, giving you information that doesn't work in these courses that they're charging you for, that you're spending your hard working dollars for. Is it fair? Is it right? People really think about this. Imagine you're getting charged, but the value you're getting is almost 80% less than what you're getting charged. There's a big gap in difference on the fact that you got charged for something that doesn't work, the fact you're getting charged on something that was never proven, the fact you're getting charged on something that, believe it or not, just was packaged because they wanted to make dollars. And this is my problem with a lot of people. We're always putting things together, trying to make fast cash with innocent, vulnerable people. And I always say this because when you're vulnerable, when sometimes you're financially broke, you tend to listen to things, anything that you see, anything you hear, anything you believe, you're going to believe that it's true, that you should invest into it. Some of the brokest people love to invest their money first when it comes to, of course, believing anybody, because why? You're vulnerable. And when people like these social media gurus put these perceptions of success in your face and you're financially broke, you're going to believe everything they say because you're vulnerable. Because again, vulnerability comes with emotion. Vulnerability also comes with a mental state of mind that I could do better if I just buy or invest into what this person is selling me. But is the person really doing what they're doing? Have you vetted that person? Have you really took time to understand, could you trust that person's information? Because at the end of the day, we got to really get with reality right now. Right now, we're in a world where the cost of living is so high. To be alive, it costs to be alive. And every day we're investing into these courses online, these social media guru courses that's failing us because the person who put the course together was already a failure. The person never had experience. The person didn't know what they were doing except learning how to put a course together and package it. A lot of people are selling courses that they have never done, which is so crazy to me. How do you sell things to other people that you have never mastered, that you have never put your money into, you have never invested into? And this is a problem because a lot of people are complaining they're losing their dollars to these so-called gurus, these so-called mentors, these so-called financial coaches that's not really giving them true advice. And again, the biggest thing is a lot of people were following greed. We're following greed. We're following greed. A lot of us want to get rich overnight. A lot of us want to be wealthy overnight. So when we see people on social media and IG selling a package that don't even make sense, we're going to put our hard-working dollars towards it, not realizing it was bound to fail you because the person who created it was already a failure. The person was not successful. The person really didn't understand real estate. The person really didn't understand stocks. The person really didn't understand crypto. The person really didn't understand e-commerce, how to create a 2 million or a 7-figure e-commerce type of platform to create wealth. They're selling you dreams. And it's sad because a lot of us, we're not understanding the true value of our lives. Every day that you waste your hard-working dollars investing into things that don't make money, you're only failing yourself. Every day that you're investing into things and people, because that's how really, when I invest into people. I want to see who's behind that person, behind that product, behind that service. How much knowledge do they have? How much experiences do they have? I thought I'd share these nuggets for you in this early morning because I want you guys to know at the end of the day, just because you make money, that doesn't necessarily mean you're a guru. And that's what's confusing a lot of us, and that's what's failing a lot of us, and why a lot of us at 35 years of age have nothing to show. At 45 years of age, still own nothing because, again, we're just believing perception. We're believing hype. We're not believing substance. In life, I want you guys to know, man, it's growing and elevating in life and creating wealth is a mindset. It takes time. It takes patience. It takes being around the right people and listening to the right people. I'm not against people doing courses, but I'm against people robbing you of your hardworking dollars for courses that don't work, courses that never work, and courses that will not work. And that's the sad part. But in order to change the dynamics in that particular situation is you have to start vetting the people you're listening to. You have to start, of course, understanding everything doesn't have to be an investment. You could simply invest by going to watch it on YouTube, going to watch it on Google, doing research yourself. Because you can learn a lot just by educating yourself, people, self-investment. You don't always have to buy a course that could have been for free on YouTube for damn near $9,000, and then get mad at the person who created the course because you decided to invest into a course that doesn't work. Invest into a person that was never wealthy, a person that was never a millionaire. They're only trying to become a millionaire off of selling their courses. It's so crazy in this world, man. I say this to a lot of you because I want you guys to win. I thought I'd share these early nuggets with you guys, understanding that watch out for people, these gurus who are stealing money. Watch out for people who are giving you promises that they can't keep. Watch out for people who are overcharging for courses that's not even giving you real value. Watch out for these individuals that's trying to use Bible scriptures and using the references of religion to sell their courses. Because at the end of the day, people, that's why we're failing. Watch out for people who's standing behind a jet every single video and wearing material things just to try to sell you a dream, which is perception, because that's what's failing us. This is your boy Bobby from Mentourme.com. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Appreciate all the love. Thank you for everybody who's been supporting the movement. The Painful Truth. Make sure you guys follow me on, of course, Spotify. The Painful Truth. This is your boy Bobby from Mentourme.com. You guys enjoy. Have a great evening. Make sure you click the like, subscribe button, notification button on YouTube below. Mentourme.com.